Hi, this is Mark. I work at one of the Apple retail stores in Thailand, and but don't tell anybody I worked in Thailand. Okay, it's just I don't know. Um, you might know that Apple launched the latest version of the Nanos, Shuffles, and also the iPod Touch 2 days ago. Also, the new version of the Apple TV. So let me clarify about all of the specifications concerning 3 4 items that I launched 2 days ago. Firstly, let me clarify a bit about myself. Um, I have received a number of comments, and concerning my 65 clips on YouTube, and two of these comments they complaints about my English. So let me clarify something. Um, I was born in Thailand, and I have never got out of this country. I never been in the States like someone asked. I'm not Filipinese. I'm not like that. I learned my English from Thailand government school, and that's this. That's all I could afford. Okay, I never studied in like overseas or something. So what can you expect from me? If I asked you back, well, can you speak Thai or something? Would you be willing to speak Thai with me, or can you speak Japanese? I could speak Japanese also because I've been traveling to Japan before. And okay, let me proceed briefly. As Richard Nixon's long times ago, he said, well, if you might happens to be famous someday, probably 1 or 2% out of 100 persons, they might hate you. And if you hate them back or try to fight back, that means you're destroying yourself and things like that. Um, I think in terms of 4 new items from Apple this time, I think the one that might be the top alternative this time at the moment will be whether Touch or Nano. But you will see big change in Nano because this time the Nano doesn't have the click wheels anymore. This is very important. The Nano doesn't have the click wheel anymore. So they put iPod Touch onto the Nano. This time we got touch screens. So I'm not gonna tell you some sort of a deep specification detail stuff which you can read on the Apple website by yourself, okay? But I'm gonna give you the summarize as a friendly summarize, okay, from someone who's been working at the Apple store. Uh, the iPod Nano comes with 3 new primary features. Firstly, the built-in clips on the back. So this time the Nano looks pretty much like the Shuffle. And secondly, it has touch screens, but it lacks the click wheel this time. So you can tap on the screen directly. It has multi-touch gesture capabilities. That means it's pretty much the same as the iPod Touch, but smaller size. And lastly, there's the features for those handicapped person who've been keeping up with their exercise and they didn't want to look at the screens of the Nanos because there's a features called voiceover. When you taps on the Nanos and hold your fingers, hold out your finger there, it will speak to you the things that under your fingers through your headphone. Lots of people kept complaining about me, or like, okay, Mark, you've been doing a good job, but well, you always do some sort of clips without products showing. I said, how come? Because I haven't even got my hands on the Nano because Thailand hasn't yet been launched in Thailand. So what can you expect from me? The things that I could do was like I can just read all the things that I can to the website and use my expertise and give you some friendly advice with one to go because I was trained to be a sales coach, right? I'm not a technical staff or something of that kind. I'm a sales coach, so I teach people, I help people to get the most out of their money. Firstly, when I talk to people, I'm going to ask for the needs first. What exactly you want to do with your Nanos or touch or whatever? What are your lifestyle? You want to carry this on the road or something? And then I help people to choose the right Max or iPod for them. Okay? And then they spend their hard-earned money and they get the things back, get the most of the thing they paid for it. That's my job. That's why I got a job here. Okay? I think this time the Nano we answered We answer the questions that been asked long times ago about the iPod Shuffle. The Shuffle is extremely light with the brilliant clips, but it doesn't have the screen, so it might cause some limitations. Because lots of people they don't like the Shuffle so much, it doesn't have the screen, so they had to like keep countings in their mind, like okay, this is the first song, this is the 21 song, or go to the shuffle modes. That's how it works. For me personally, I think the Nano will change the way people use or buy iPod because you know what? I works full times at the Apple Store, at one of the largest Apple stores in my country, and I've spoken to like thousands of people, okay, about how to buy iPods or like iPad or Mac computers for someone. Lots of people, especially in Asia Pacifics, they buy iPod Shuffle, the older generation, as a present. Honestly, when they comes to my store, the first thing they ask is, "I want to buy the iPod Touch, but show me the iPod. What you got there?" So then, um, two top alternatives would be the Nanos or the iPod Touch. But when people want to buy the iPod Shuffle, there might be only one reason is to buy it because it's the least expensive one. To buy it for children as a toys. So when they brag it, okay, at least I didn't spend a bunch of money on you, or I want to buy it as a present because it's so cheap for New Year's or for some other types of occasions, something. So this time, the Nano will answer the needs of those sports enthusiasts. If you want to use the Nano during a workout, this time you got it because you got the shuffle with built-in clip, but this time you got the screen on that. And when you keep running, you look at the past, and this time you can just hold your fingers onto that and speak to you, inform you about what song is playing. So that's the things about the Nano at the moment. Okay, I'll be back shortly with the shuffle and stuff. Thanks for watching.